Rodriguez. I just need to collect some information from you. I understand you were one of the first deputies on scene?
Yes.
What is your full name?
Andrew, normal spelling. Last is Varbel, V as in Victor, A-R, B as in boy, E-L.
And what is your date of birth? And a good phone number for you.
505-320-3919.
Call sign?
R829.
Alrighty, Andrew, if you can just start off by letting me know.
Sorry, I got a sweater on. This thing's a little tighter.
You're fine. I just completely understand.
So, we're sitting down about to eat. Call came out. From what we could hear on the radio, you know how our radios are, they're garbage. But call came out saying something's going on at the sheriff's house. Male's unresponsive, not breathing, unconscious. Run code up here, get up here. We see, you have to forgive me, I forgot his name. His friend, the RP. He's there. Didn't seem like anything's too crazy going on as far as him, other than being animated. We go up to him, check for signs of life. From what I observed, he's blue. Rigor had already set in and stuff. Whenever I checked later, blue on his shoulder, blue palm trap up to his neck. Whenever I went to check for his pulse, carotid on the left side of his neck, but big around as my finger. Obviously, no signs of life at that point. I checked jaw. Rigor had already set in, wasn't completely set, but still, no blood movement. From there, obviously, I knew it was what it was. So, about 10 minutes go by. Medics show up, comes on scene. He's, I guess, worried about liability or something like that, and he's calling his supervisor, wants us to do life-saving measures. So I do CPR on him or chest compressions for about 5 minutes or so on. They hook up AED, get their flat line while they're on the phone with their director or whoever it is, and then call it, give me TOD as 1306, and then from there, that's about it. Overheard the friend again talking and stuff whenever we were right there. From what he had explained or was going on about his... Sorry, my mouth is dry.
That's fine.
He had... It sounded like the sheriff had been drinking last night, okay? Had quite a bit to drink from what I understand. There's another female involved, mid-30s, named Cynthia, don't have the last. Gave your guys the phone number for her. We got that information, and I believe you guys have already interviewed her and stuff like that. So, he was saying that, they had been kind of drinking. It was unclear if they were together, him and his friend, last night, but from what I took from it is that he had was concerned about how the sheriff was drinking. He said they started off the night in the white 4Runner and then somehow, don't really know how, ended up in his unit. The friend was concerned for the sheriff after he had left from somewhere. I'm assuming it's the friend's house, but that was unclear. So while the sheriff and the 41 are on the way back here, he said that they had crashed into something, slid off the road. Obviously, looking at the front of the unit, there's cactus, he did hit something, slid off, whatever it was, either way. Friend sees them on the side of the road, goes up to them, checks on them, makes sure that they're okay. He says, hey, we got to get you guys home. He said the sheriff's super drunk, just kind of out of it at that point. Obviously, no airbag deployment, nothing like that. So he said, they had to get the unit here, had to get him here. He says that the female hopped on the sheriff's lap, and had to drive here. From what I take from it is they weren't very far from here. Seems like they were, the way he was kind of going about it is that they were west on 96 somewhere. Don't know where. But didn't seem like it was too far out. Said that once they got here, you know, he made sure that like he was good. He was still kind of worried about him and stuff, but he was sitting in his unit and he was still just kind of out of it. He mentioned something earlier about the dog, trying to check, you know, in the dog. Basically made it sound like the dog wasn't letting him in. But from my understanding, front door is unlocked. We didn't check anything. I looked at it. I think there's like the middle screen door or whatever. And it kind of looked like the door was open, but of course I don't know. So friend's like, okay, you know, everything's good from there. He was in the female's hands, whatever from there. Friend was comfortable enough, left. Came back today before noon, around noon, something like that, to check on him. Found him in the unit. Again, unconscious, not breathing. Couple of things that I did notice. Obviously, warm to the touch, for lack of a better term. Hot kid in the car, sort of thing, is obviously what it was. No sign of life or anything. So, what else? That's pretty much it I can think of at this moment. They had, whenever we were trying to figure out, like, you know, hey, where's this chick at? What's going on? He did tell us that she is here on a work visa, and she's supposed to be, like, it expires today or something. She's supposed to be going back down today. Given the circumstances, it's like, hey, need to figure this out, see what's going on. Given the time delay between now and, you know, 3 o'clock or whatever, the last time we spoke with them, she could be at the border or closer. So, if we needed to, you know, but obviously it didn't get that bad. Nothing. On the phone with her, trying to get her to come up here. His friend had it on speaker and talking in Spanish, and she's acting really, really sketchy. You know, it's like, did not want to come up here. From there, getting more information. He, you know, let me back up a little bit. He actually took her home last night, and the address from them somewhere, but you guys got it. I gave it to them. So 724 something. But anyway, he took her home, gave us a description on that and stuff like that. I don't believe that after he took her home that he came up here and checked on him. I think what it looks like, and from my training and experience, is that the sheriff never got out of his car after last night. Seems like he was in there. Didn't observe any signs of foul play. I didn't observe any signs of, you know, any sort of substances. No open containers that I saw in the vehicle. Looked through the windows. We didn't touch anything. Pretty clear on that. The male's vehicle, which I don't know if it's still here. Have you been up there?
It should be.
Is it the white one that was on the left? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing looked out of place. No signs of, you know, anything out of the ordinary as far as that goes.
Okay.
So, but the way that how Rigger was, I don't think that he was dead here whenever those two left or anything like that. I think he was awake, at least, you know, conscious, I would say. But I don't see any signs of foul play from what, you know, from what I know and from what I observed. But at this moment, that's what I got from it. Nothing around the area that any signs of booze. Nobody set foot inside as far as any of our guys. You know, we secured the scene, waited for you guys. You guys took over and then just assist on what we needed to from there. So nobody's been inside for us at all. Don't know. Could have been partying inside, could have been doing that part's unclear. But the friend should be able to provide more information as far as that goes. So, but yeah, I think that's about. Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. I don't believe I have any other questions for you.
Okay.
If there's anything else that you could think of that you maybe forgot to mention today, I'm gonna give you my card. Please feel free to reach out.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks. Yep. If you have any other questions, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to help.
Thank you very much, sir.
Appreciate it. Take care.
You as well.